Well. Giants got a nice little rally going. Well, well. Little echo there. Sorry about that. Giants got a nice little echo going, a little rally going, and sure enough, 2 men on. Logan Webb is dealing, ready to take the lead, ready to take the win. So what do the Reds do? They cause it to rain and postpone the game. And the game will not be resumed until tomorrow. So unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen in this game. But the Giants just lost all their momentum. And it wasn't quite raining when they called that game, but it is funny timing. I mean, I will admit it did start raining right after. So I guess there's not much we can do about it, but it was pretty crazy. And I feel like that what had happened in a Cubs game a couple years back, not too long ago, something funny like that. It's just interesting. You know, you wait till the rally gets going, like they're trying to get the game in. Rally gets going, boom, game is suspended. And obviously Logan Webb's night is over. He's not going to probably, he won't. He definitely won't pitch again tomorrow. They're not going to have him come out here after an entire night has passed. So Logan Webb is out after pitching 7 strong today, giving up just 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. But a couple of good-looking home runs today. Austin Slater went deep. Flores absolutely obliterated one to left field. That was a bomb. And the Reds with a couple bombs themselves, Matt McClain and Jonathan India. And that's where we're at right now. 2-2 is the score. I feel good about this one. But right now, I did feel good about it until this tweet came out. Giants game has been suspended. It will resume tomorrow at 5:40 p.m. I think that's Central, followed by our regularly scheduled game at 7:10. So that means minus 2 hours. Correct me if I'm wrong. 3:40 Pacific time. I'm assuming this is Central Cincinnati, right? So 3:40 Pacific time, and then the regular game at 5:10. Assuming that, of course, the suspended game finishes up on time. And it probably will. It's only a couple of minutes. It could go in extra innings because it's tied 2-2. But yeah, the Giants had a nice solid rally going, man. I mean, what the freak? You got to be kidding me. Logan Webb dealing today. And, of course, the Reds, on the other hand, they already took out their starter. Williamson already came out, so the Reds are good. They're going to go to their bullpen anyway. They were getting ready to make a pitching change probably. So it doesn't affect the Reds pitching at all. So this is rough, man. This is tough. The Cincinnati weather, I think, has definitely been advantageous for them. Big drip nicks, as they called the game on purpose. Antagonistic. Hopefully the Giants win 5 in a row tomorrow. Hopefully we get 2 W's tomorrow. Giants signed Eldridge and Walker. I did hear that. We signed our top 2 picks. Eldridge gets around $4 million. Walker gets $3 million. Walker around double pick value. Scott Bandura and Justin Wischkowski have also signed. That's really good news. And I'd love to hear that. I hope that we sign all 21 dudes that we drafted. But the draft is always like I said, we had signed a lot of guys that are drafted a lot of guys. I didn't particularly, that didn't look great, especially some of these pitchers didn't look great. But you only have a certain amount of money to draft with, so you do want to try to draft guys who will actually sign. So that has to be taken into account. But sexy potato dancer, definitely some home cooking on part of the Reds ground crew. Why not just end it? Why not just end it at the before? I mean, look, I'm happy the Giants got a rally going, but you just ruined the rally right in the middle of it. It's just crazy, just crazy. The Giants Twitter hasn't quite announced it yet, but I'll check now. Maybe they have now. Yep. Here it is. Just 8 minutes ago. Giants at Reds update. Tonight's game in Cincinnati has been suspended. It will resume tomorrow at 2:40 p.m. Pacific time and will be followed by our regularly scheduled game at 4:10 Pacific time. So just like I said, 2:40 and 4:10. That's Pacific time. Most of you are probably in the Pacific. We'll take 2 wins in one day. Here's the Reds ground crew getting after it. It wasn't the most smoothest of all tarp of all tarp attempts. We'll be watching. Killed the vibe. Yeah, it did kill the vibe. We can come up, boom, at a 3-run home run tomorrow, first batter. This game could have been finished. There is no could of. That's not correct grammar. Okay, not to be the grammar police. I was thinking of starting like a Twitter account and just call myself, not tell anybody. Now you guys wouldn't know. I was just gonna call myself grammar police and just go like all over Twitter and just correct people and piss them off. All over Twitter and just correct grammar. Nothing but grammar corrections. Put a little star and then put the correct. Even in serious stuff, like serious posts, I'll go in and correct the grammar. Like like piss me like, dude, at the time and place, and then they'll have something wrong in that, and I'll be like, star place spelled incorrectly. Forgot your period there, forgot your comma there. But yeah, could have is one of my pet peeves. Could have finished, or if you want to say could have, you could say could have, COUD apostrophe could have VE. Let's freaking go. But I do appreciate Alex Russell is a Giants fan, so I'm gonna go easy on him. But I don't think he follows me though. So he don't follow me. Okay. I'm gonna follow him and see if he follows me back though. Maybe he'll follow me back. But yeah. Boop. Giants fans are pissed. Giants better win, resume game. Rigged. Downtown says rigged. It did start raining. That's the only reason I'm not pissed. If it didn't rain right away, I would have been pissed. You should do that. That would be great. You should legit do it. Yeah, dude. I mean, like serious, like correct grammar. Like it's called, and I'm sure there probably exists an account called Grammar Police, but I'll like be the one. I'm gonna freaking like I'll spend like 2 hours a day just going through Twitter and correcting people's grammar. But it has to be all like serious, like political posts, serious stuff, like real world stuff, like real important stuff, and correcting the grammar. Oh man. But that's what I want to do. Do you think the Giants will play both games tomorrow? I think that the weather's supposed to be messed up tomorrow too in Cincinnati. What I can see, I see rain tomorrow. I see rain. I see rain on Wednesday, and I see rain on Thursday. Severe thunderstorm watch in southwestern Ohio. Severe thunderstorm watch 505 remains valid until midnight Eastern. EDT. Is that Eastern? I don't know what EDT is. I'm a dumbass, but tonight for the following areas in Indiana. Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know why. Is Ohio in Eastern? Is I thought it was in the Central Time Zone, but I don't know. Is Cincinnati in the Eastern Time Zone? I thought it was in the Central Time Zone for some reason. Maybe because they're in the Central Division. My brain hasn't messed up. I thought they were in the Central. I'm going to Google that right now. Oh, no, it is Eastern Daylight Time. Cincinnati, Ohio. Eastern. Well, so you learn something new. You learn something new on a daily basis. I've never been to Cincinnati. That's one of the few major U.S. cities I have never been to. Reds front office, if Ellie De La Cruz can't get it done, we will. Exactly. Cool to see 7th and 16th rounder being signed, Bandura and Wyshkowski, and hopefully we keep on signing people. Part of the PTSD, very well could be. I had some PTSD on 4th of July. What's up? The Cali Okie connection. Johnny Cage, this proves that teams in the Midwest and East Coast should be required to done. I'm not sure that would be amazing. Grammar. Yeah, no. Somebody said would of, like WOUD space of, and I freaked out a little bit on Twitter. Someone said would of. Maybe he followed me back. Did he follow me back? Ah, he followed me back. He followed me back. This is the guy. Okay, I take it all back. Alex Russell, my deepest apologies, bro. You're good. Proud son of a Vietnam veteran. I do apologize for messing with you on your grammar. He said could have been finished, and I just lost it. And I apologize because he actually followed me back. So now I'm gonna give him a heart, and this guy's awesome, dude. This guy's awesome. Mistake could happen. Mistake could happen to anybody. I make grammar mistakes myself. Okay. All the time. I made a grammar mistake on my video. I'm one of my main videos, one of the biggest videos, because I put, what did I put? I put flashes in the pan. I put flash in the pans instead of flashes in the pan. I put flash in the pans. That's not right. It should be flashes in the pan. So I got destroyed for that one. But say I make grammar mistakes too. Nobody's perfect. So, bro, I'm a Mets fan. My grandma was a New York Giants and Brooklyn Dodgers fan before she became a Mets fan. Just dropped you a sub. Good luck to you. Thank you so much, Jay Beers. Beer. Seth Beer. Arizona Diamondbacks prospect. Thank you so much, and good luck to your Mets. I know it's been a rough year for you, but that's cool. Your grandma was a New York Giants and Brooklyn Dodgers. My grandma was also a New York Giants and San Francisco Giants fan. But my dog got PTSD over the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. Oh, yeah. On a daily basis, they'd be throwing the fireworks. Yeah, from fireworks. I mean, I hear it, and my first thought is it's a gunshot for just a second until I realize it's fireworks. So it's not like I'm totally freaking out, but definitely there's a split second that I freak out a little bit. I got PTSD about Army was not. I got PTSD more from just being in the Army during peacetime as opposed to wartime. Wartime was actually not as stressful, believe it or not. It was stressful too, but in some ways it was preferred to the normal Army. Oh man. I don't know if you'd call it PTSD, but I definitely get a quick second of because when you're in Iraq, you hear gunfire. You hear that noise. It's on like Donkey Kong. Somebody's shooting at you, or we're shooting at someone, but something's going down. Who do you think Giants getting to the trade deadline? Billy. I talked about so many names, and I'm thinking that there are a few teams that are going to have some pitchers available for the Giants at the trade deadline. But I just throw out some names. Let me just – the Cardinals are one of the teams I've heard a lot about, like the St. Louis Cardinals. So they got – obviously, if we're looking for offense, Tyler O'Neill is a possibility. Paul DeYoung – I always like Paul DeYoung. He's a good, solid player. But pitching-wise, they got Jordan Hicks. They got Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty feels like, more of a Giants kind of guy. He's not a number one. He's not an ace guy, but he's also, middle of the rotation, good, solid arm. I'd like to look at his stats, though, this year. Jack Flaherty this year. I'm not exactly sure how well he's been pitching. 7-5, 4.29 ERA. He gives up some hits, gives up some runs. His control has been pretty crappy this year. But he's a veteran guy. I can see that, and he's someone who can go deep into games. He can give you some innings. He's had his injury issues in the past, but Jack Flaherty could be a possibility. What's up, antagonistic? So if some kids set firecrackers on your doorstep, it's on. Oh, I might just flip out. I might just flip the freak out. I just decided to go live and let you guys know. Erod from the Tigers would be a very nice piece. The Tigers, another team. They got a reliever, Jason Foley. Dude is sick. And you want to win a World Series. If you're serious about winning a World Series, you got to add bullpen help too. Even though we have a good bullpen, he's not a free agent until 2028, so it's probably not attainable. He's probably not attainable. He probably costs too much, but 2.29 ERA. I don't think the Tigers are going to trade him, but that would be a dream. Eduardo Rodriguez, he's signed through 26. That'd be pretty tough to get as well. But I would love him as well. So, the guys that are really available are guys who are going to be free agents at the end of the year. That's who teams are looking to trade. Anthony DeSclafani. Let's see. We look at a Giants injury report right now and see what's going on. DeSclafani, the Giants plan to activate Anthony DeSclafani from the 15-day injured list Tuesday. That would be tomorrow. So there's your answer. Anthony DeSclafani is supposed to come back tomorrow. So the man with the plan is coming back tomorrow, and Donovan Walton is day to day. Haven't seen him all year. He's been down in AAA. Luke Jackson is 15-day. We got injuries left and right. Ramos is out for maybe the season. Kyle Harrison is day to day, a little bit hammy pull. Tyro is still out after that hand injury. Holy cow, we still got Carson Ragsdale. My gosh. RJ Dabovich, I think he's out for the season with a hip injury. Good guy. Mitch Haniger, of course, that one hurts. Injuries are part of baseball, man. I mean, it's bad. Hunter Bishop, of course, he just stays hurt. Hunter Bishop stays hurt. But no, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. DeSclafani is pitching tomorrow if we actually play. Every World Series team has 3 good starters. We have 2. We need 1 more. Yeah, we need a good starter. We need a good bat. We need help. We're gonna be very busy. We have to straight be buyers. None of this little bit of each. We're going for a World Series. We need to be buyers. I want every trade to help the team this year. I'm not saying I don't mind picking up prospects for the future if it's part of a deal that helps us this year. A little bit of compensation. We send a really good prospect. We get a really good player, but we make them throw in a younger prospect who we like, who might work and might not. That's fine. But I really would like to get better this year because this is the year. I don't care about next year right now. We got our guys. We just did a nice draft. We got guys for next year. I'm not saying trade away the whole farm, but I'm saying we got to get better this year. Disco. Bishop got UCL surgery in March. Dodgers adding Lucas Giolito and Joe Kelly. That's what it is. They haven't officially then turn around and you're predicting Johnny Cage, a Dodgers fan. Yeah, I've heard it. Lucas Giolito, Dodgers are in on Giolito. Who knows? Giants could slip in and grab him. We're not playing around. Giants need to start signing free agents, making trades, getting the guys, and freaking making this happen, man. Stop losing out to other teams on this. Let's freaking go. But no, Lucas Giolito is 6-5, 3.45 earned run average on the season. Very good arm right there. But yeah, there has been an update. Let's check out the Giants. Disney bundle starting at $12.99. Upgrade now. How am I going to upgrade? I don't have Disney in the first place. I'm going to pass on the Disney bundle. I'm going to go ahead and pass on the Disney bundle. What were we talking about again? Oh, yes. Actually, I forgot again. Oh, yeah. SF Giants draft signing tracker. I don't think it's going to be up to date. A couple other guys, Logan M, just had an update on that, but we'll check it out. If we trade any of our top prospects for a rental, I'm going to be pissed. It better be a good dang rental. It better be a damn good rental. Don't trade the youngins. I don't mind trading some youngins, but no, not our top guys. There's our favorite guy right there, Manfred. I'll pause that. Sorry about. Come on, man. Pause. I said pause. Why is my computer moving so slow? Okay, so Bryce Eldridge, the Giants have signed $3,997,500. Just under $4 million is a bonus. Bryce Eldridge is a millionaire. Imagine coming out of high school, 18 years old. One day you're going to prom. You're freaking you're trying to get a good grade in your freaking science class. You're just trying to get through high school. You're playing the high school baseball team and everything. Blah, blah, blah. Living with your parents. The next day, you're a freaking multi-millionaire and you're going to play professional baseball. That's Bryce Eldridge. When you're a beast, you're a beast. Bryce Eldridge is now a multi-millionaire. So is Walker Martin, who just got paid $2,997,500, just under $3 million. Damn. So congratulations, and genuinely, congratulations to those dudes. That's insane how much money these MLB teams. It just blows my mind. You know how many freaking jerseys they got to sell? You go buy a $100 jersey and you think you're helping the Giants out, dude. That they got to sell about how many? About 30,000 of those just to pay Bryce Eldridge's bonus. Holy Moses. Other than that, the Giants have also signed Justin Wischkowski from Sam Houston. And who else was that? Logan said they signed. Oh, Scott Bandura out of Princeton. Scott Bandura out of Princeton. Very nice. Very nice. 20th round picks can sign up to 150K. 20th round. 20th round. Last round, and you get signed. You sign for $150,000. Eric, I heard Larry Krueger say Giants should offer Ohtani 10 years, $750 million. Your thoughts? It ain't my money, but that sounds a little too much for me. I mean, you don't want to put too much to all your eggs in one basket on one player, and really 10 years. Ohtani's amazing, but he's an injury away from like anyone else from sucking. I mean, he could get hurt. He could. You don't know how guys will enter into their. I mean, Ohtani's not. Is he a spring chicken? I don't think he's a spring chicken. He's 29. I wouldn't call that a spring chicken. Maybe a fall chicken. But he's a young. I mean, don't get me wrong. 29 years is a freaking baby in the bigger scheme of things. But as far as a Major League Baseball player, he's entering into his 30s. We don't know how he's going to perform going forward into his 30s. So I don't think so personally. But hey, don't get me wrong. If the Giants did that, I'll be more than happy to root for him, and that would be amazing. But that sounds like a little too much for me. I regret not sticking with baseball. Exactly. Yeah, 29 years. Like I said, he's not old. I mean, 29 is a freaking very, very young man or woman. That's very young. But in terms of a Major League Baseball player, it's still young, but for a 10-year contract, that means you got him until he's 39. Not so young anymore in Major League Baseball. Still young as an adult. Man, if you're in your 30s, 40s, or even 50s, you're good. Even 60s is not that old anymore. Back in the day, hundreds of years ago, people, lived about 35 years old. Thank God that ain't the case no more. Logan, 150K makes sense since they lowered the round from 40 to 20. Yeah, crazy if you can be drafted in 20th round and make that money. Yeah, it's insane. It's genuinely insane. But I mean, you are not a millionaire, but you have 6 digits and you're a 20th round pick. I don't know. That's just crazy. Most people can only dream of having 6 digits or making that kind of money. But yeah, that's because baseball's so popular. That's because people watch. If people don't watch, they don't have that money to pay people. So some players may not understand that. They're stuck up and rude to the fans. Like, you're only rich because we pay you. If we don't pay to go to the games, to buy the merchandise, to buy the streaming, to buy the food and concessions, if we don't pay all that money, MLB don't have no money to pay y'all. So we make it happen. And hopefully baseball, if it's getting less popular, we're screwed. I personally think some of the things they're doing might help its popularity, even though I don't like it. But some of the things I don't think is helping. I don't think the new home run derby format helps personally, but I could be wrong on that. The mic'd up stuff might help with the younger generation. I personally find it cringe. I don't even like mic'd up players. Here's my thing about mic'd up players. I don't mind if the mic picks something up that's natural. But when players mic'd up, they know they're mic'd up. They're going to watch what they say. They know they're kind of putting on a show. So it's not, I want it to be genuine, I want to remember, you guys know, have you seen the Tommy Lasorda argument where he went out flipping out? That's genuine stuff. Or Sparky Anderson, old argument that got picked up with some microphone. That's the genuine stuff. Eric, how much you getting to play for your local? How much are you getting to play for your local softball league? I actually pay to play local softball. I pay to play, but I love baseball enough. I will pay to play. I paid to play baseball. I paid to play adult baseball, and I might get back into it. It ain't too late. It ain't too late. It ain't too late. I'm 41 and still look 20s. Don't feel old. I got some app or something that just scans your face and guesses your age the other day. I was like, oh my God, what's it going to say? It thought I was 29 years old. I was like, hell yes. Otani will never put up offensive stats like Bonds did. Well, nobody will. Uh, yeah, the Derby is boring. It's like watching batting. I mean, being there in person, I don't know if it'd be better. It might be better, but even then, you can't follow it. It's like swing, swing, swing. You have to choose which home runs to watch. Well, that looks like a good one. Meanwhile, he's hitting 2 or 3 more. But it is what it is, man. So Giants starting to agree to terms to some guys. Next year we're coming hard on the prospects channel too. These players are appreciated too. Somebody just sent me a message on a local high school. I was like, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for putting my stuff out there. I'm like, dude, of course, man. I see someone talented, I'm going to push them out there. I don't know if the teams pay attention. I got one guy got drafted who I specifically put stuff out on him, put videos out on him. I'm the only person who put any videos out. If you search his name, I'm the only person who actually put some footage out and tried to push this guy. And he ended up getting drafted by the Twins. I don't know if that had anything to do with me, or maybe the Twins had probably drafted them on their own. But I'm gonna take credit for that shit. I'm taking credit. And if Cade Bragg makes it to the big leagues and starts making millions, I'm gonna call him like, Cade, I'm the dude that put you out there. Let me get some of that. No, I'm just playing. I would never do that. I wanted Logan Webb to be mic'd up after he gave that second home run tonight. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't paying attention to Aaron because the game that I went to, he didn't pitch that game, so I didn't see him pitch in person. And I like Angelo State, and I follow them. I know about Aaron, but I hadn't videoed him in person, so that's why I wasn't following him as much. But the problem was not just that; it was a little glitch on the website. And I'll prove it to you. What I did was, when I was following Angelo State, I went to school and I typed Angelo State, and you could see only Cade Bragg shows up. For whatever reason, everyone else has it spelled out. Angelo State spelled out. Let me make it bigger. Angelo State is spelled out. But if you just search Angelo, what the heck? You just search Angelo, you can see it's not spelled out. It's Angelo ST space U though. So they wrote it differently. And so Aaron Munson, Aaron Munson kind of fell between the cracks there, but Aaron Munson is a really good pitcher. It's not I'm rooting for him too. But there's a couple other players who I like on Angelo State. They weren't draft eligible this year. They'll be next year, who I'm going to be pushing for hard, real hard. But nobody from Stanislaus got drafted. My guy here, Alex Kendrick, did not get drafted. Good pitcher. All these guys are playing some kind of a school in California, did not get drafted. A lot of guys, it was only 20 rounds, and there's thousands of good players out there. Who knows how many players who would have gone on to have great baseball careers never got drafted, ended up going to get a regular job or whatever, or went to the minor leagues, but they didn't give it a long enough leash, so never really got to prove themselves. But it is what it is. Flores was excellent tonight. Yeah, they wrote it differently. Flores with the bomb. Flores with the bomb. What's up, Nicole Magenta? I don't know that song. I was going to play Like the Rain, though. Like the Rain. If you guys know a little bit of that, came out when I was in high school by Clint Black. Clint Black. Never liked the rain until I walked through it with you. Every thundercloud that came, one more I might not get through. But on the darkest day, there's always light. Now I see it too, but I never liked the rain until I walked through it with you. Just like the rain, I have fallen for you, and I know just why you like the rain. Always calling for you, I'm falling for you now, just like the rain. Yeah. That's what the rain always reminds me of, that song. Robert Rothberg, D. Wolf. Yeah, there used to be like 40 rounds. I liked it back then. I couldn't even cover everyone the Giants drafted. I couldn't even cover everyone. But the Giants drafts haven't worked out, man. Let's go 2016. Like, honestly, by 2016 draft, you would think there would be multiple dudes from that draft doing big stuff for the Giants today. Let's see if that's the case. Let's see if that's the case. A way to maybe Baseball Reference. Let's see. That's a big way to do it. Here we go. 2016 Giants draft class, Baseball Cube. Yeah, you would think there's at least 3 dudes from this draft that should be doing big things for the Giants today. Brian Reynolds, he's doing big things, just not for the Giants. We traded him to the Phillies. Matt Crook, total crook, because he didn't do nothing for us. Ryan Howard got to AA, AAA. He was with the River Cats. I don't believe he ever made it to the Giants. And that ain't the Ryan Howard from the Phillies. Huge difference. Huge difference between this Ryan Howard and the Ryan Howard from the Philadelphia Phillies. And I would have loved to have Ryan Howard from the Philadelphia Phillies. Instead, we got a different Ryan Howard. Really nice guy, great guy, but no.
Huge difference, kids. Huge difference.
Oh, then Jason DeLay. Jason DeLay's doing big things against us right now. What's going on? Not right now, but last series. Jason DeLay's with the Pirates too. What are we giving all our guys to the Pirates? Connor Menez helped us out a little bit, but he's gone. Where's Connor Menez? Jacob Howard's coaching now. That's it. That's it. Nobody else even made it to the big leagues. So 2016 draft, we got nothing. We got nothing, y'all. We got nothing except Connor Menez. Except Connor Menez. I know that was before Farhan. I'm just saying. We haven't had the best of drafts. Connor Menez. What, did he retire? What happened to him? Anyway, I digress. What do you guys think? Let's see what the comments are saying right now. My computer's going real slow. It's really laggy. I don't know. Yes, players can sign without being drafted. In fact, the Giants signed somebody. The Giants have already signed at least one undrafted free agent. I believe there's an undrafted free agent tracker. Pretty cool. Undrafted free agent tracker, Baseball America. I need to get a membership with Baseball America. They have lots of good stuff on prospects and whatnot. See, some of these guys have signed. Some of these guys I've heard of. Jacob Godman, of course, Oral Roberts. He was in the College World Series. Ty Weatherly, Ball State. Signed as a free agent. Jake Berry, Virginia. Jake Berry signed. Jake Berry, I was scouting him. He signed with the Guardians. Good. I was pissed off he didn't get drafted. Braden Carmichael, beast, left-handed pitcher, signed with the Rockies. How did he not get drafted? How did some of these guys not get drafted? I don't know. Dakota Hawkins. Let's see. Some of these guys I never heard of. Some of them I have. Ethan Long. I made a video on him. I made a video on Ethan Long. And the Giants. Where are the Giants? It doesn't show anybody here, but they signed somebody. This Baseball America needs to update. Baseball America it needs to update itself. Let's check out d1baseball.com. But yeah, no, the Giants signed somebody. I can't remember who. A good hitter, though. Ty Hanchey. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Florida A&M. I never heard of him, but I looked at his stats and he looks freaking legit. Ty Hanchey. 44 batting average, 11 home runs. So Florida A&M. Getting some talent out of Florida A and M. Moreno refusing deal Ohtani to LA makes things a little more interesting for San Francisco. Y'all could, yep. Oh, he's in Korea. Oh, that's where Connor is. Oh, wow, Jim Thurlkill keeping up with former Giants. Giant forever Giant. I like that. They get signed as a free agent out of high school or college. I believe that's the case. I think so. You can sign as an undrafted free agent. If you are not drafted out of high school and you don't go to college, you can sign as an undrafted free agent. And if you go to college and you are draft eligible, but you don't get drafted, you can also sign as an undrafted free agent. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm always excited for those guys. They don't always make up. I have a video, if you haven't checked it out, to promote myself, on the best undrafted free agents in MLB history. I think that video went freaking semi-viral. It did well. It did well. It did not the best documentary, but 29,000 views, top 15 MLB players who went undrafted. Huge talent, completely ignored. That is, you could see some guys on the front. Kevin Mitchell didn't get drafted. My favorite player growing up. My first favorite player was Kevin Mitchell. Bobby Bonilla did not get drafted. And this video has at least one Hall of Famer. Dan Gladden did not get drafted. Bernard Gilkey, Kirby Yates, an active player, did not get drafted. Look at all these videos, dude. See, I put flash in the pans. I changed the flashes in the pan. Free agent frenzy, dude. Look at my video on the guy vanished without a trace during a road trip. Their team went on a road trip. They arrived at their destination. Homeboy was not there. He was gone. Disappeared and never was seen again his entire life. A big prospect. 5.3 thousand views. Not too shabby. And also put a brand new video on a Greater Nevada field of the Reno Aces stadium review. So feel free to check that out. Thank you guys so much. David Lance, I'm sure glad you're talking about something other than SO. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired of it. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, David. But I'm about to be gone. So thank you guys for joining. I do appreciate it. Are you still going to do a post game even though you should do play-by-play? We'll see. I may jump in and play-by-play the first game. We'll see what happens. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go, but I'll definitely have at least one big post game after both games, but I'll probably have a post game in between, or maybe a play-by-play the first game, post game, and then after the second, we'll just see how things pan out on that one. But I want to thank you guys. Let's get the W. Let's get the freaking W, ladies and gents. I do appreciate you. Sorry, I'm not talking about what you want me to talk about. I was trying to figure out what that is. Did you mean SF? I'm honestly not sure. Significant other. Bonds is the only player with more than 500 homers and 500 steals. It's insane. That's insane. I want to thank you guys for joining. Bob Granelli, Logan, Jim Thurlkill, Joe Boyd, Robert Rothberg, Bo Falcon. We went live today for 40 minutes, and the game didn't even end. The umpires rigged it. One headlight. We got a request. One headlight. I don't know if I can play that, but I will do that to finish it off. If I can actually, I've never played that song, but I'm a huge fan of the Wallflowers, so I do know it. So long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they said I lost my only friend. Said she died easy of a broken heart disease. As I listened to cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn. Long broken art of human law. It always seemed such a waste. She always had a pretty face. I wondered why she hung around this place. Hey, come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, we'll put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight. There it is, per request. We don't play around. Per request. You're the only one to make a rain delay seem fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody looked a little pissed off earlier. I wasn't talking about the right stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. Said I'm talking about something. I don't really know what. I don't know what I was supposed to talk about. Still trying to figure that out. But Christopher Byers, member, there's your request. Are you going to do a post game? Oh, no, I already got that. One. Eric, the guy we got behind Buster, second round pick, was pretty good. Hit a home run for us in the playoffs. Can't remember his name. I don't know. Ishikawa. Who do we get? Oh no, that was second round pick. Okay. I keep on delaying. When did we get Posey? 2007? No, 2008? 2008? When did we get Posey? Yeah, 2008. 2008, we got Posey. Oh, Connor Gillespie. Yeah. And Brandon Crawford. That's a draft. Roger Kieschnick, he made it. He played a teeny bit with the Giants 2013, I think. I remember going to a game and watching him in 2013 or at the All-Star break. Texas Tech. Yeah. Look at that. Top four dudes actually played on the Giants, and two of the four are going to be on the Giants Wall of Fame. And Connor Gillespie hit a huge wild card home run. And Juan Perez, Western Oklahoma State. Juan Perez. He was a big guy for us. And all these, look at all these guys, these lower guys, they just never make it, man. They never make it. I don't think they get a long enough leash sometimes, but anyway, this was definitely a the top four killer draft. Yeah, even though Roger Kieschnick never worked out, I mean, he didn't make it to the Giants. So I would say this is a pretty damn successful draft. That's your first 4 round, and you had Brandon Crawford in the 4th and Buster Posey in the same draft. That is a successful draft right there. even though the middle and low rounds, nobody really made it. But I guess you don't expect this. These are just roster fillers in the minor leagues, and you really got to tear it up. You really have to tear it up to make it. You should get played by for Ford the first game. Eric, there's no helmet this year. Did you see my request? Did not. Did not. Did not see your request, and I still don't see your request. I'm looking up, and I don't see any requests. So, all right, so yeah, no, I'm sorry, Led Zeppelin. I'm going to have to practice that one. Not entirely familiar with that song. About 2009. Is that when we got Belt? 2009, Belt? Dude, we got Zach Wheeler and traded him. We traded Zach Wheeler for Carlos Beltran, who was a rental. You're right. That's what we don't want to do this year. We don't want to make the same mistake and draft our number one dude for a rental. We don't win the World Series, and the dude becomes a star. Tommy Joseph, he played with us briefly. I think he played with the Giants briefly. Yeah, he didn't. Tommy Joseph played for the Giants, right? Briefly. He went to the Phillies or something. I want to say he went to the Phillies. Oh, no, he never played for the Giants. He just went to the Phillies. I must have been thinking of him with the San Jose Giants. He never did play for the Giants. I knew he went to the Phillies, but I thought he played for the Giants, but I'm probably mixing it up, and I'm probably thinking of his San Jose Giants because I know I saw him in a Giants uniform. Maybe I'm thinking of spring training. Chris Dominguez. Did he play for the Giants? Ever so briefly. Yeah, 2014, 8 games. Then he went to the Reds. That's funny. He played with the Fresno Grizzlies with the Giants, and then he played with the Fresno Grizzlies again with the Nationals. But anyway, yeah, Chris Heston, not bad. Threw a no-hitter. Jake Dunning, Ryan Lolis. Huh? Okay. Well, you guys are awesome. I do appreciate you. And let's get this going on again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, I don't know about the time, but same place, and we'll make this happen. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about the rain delay. Hopefully we'll play a little Hum Baby and Bye Bye Baby hopefully tomorrow. Other than that, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. We will talk to y'all tomorrow.
3-2 pitch to Yastrzemski. Hit into center field and hit well. On the move is Marte. Still on the move. At the wall. Out of here. High drive to right. Dickerson is out of here. And it's in the upper deck.
There's a 2-2. Swing and a drive to left field. Back on it, Grossman, and it is just over the wall and gone.
High drive. Left field. It is out of here. And we are going home. Donovan Solano sends everybody home. And he will get the hero's welcome.
There we go. And yes! Come on. Let's go. Boom! That's what I'm talking about!